Hello everyone. Today I'm going to try something different. Gotten some feedback that these videos might be improved if I added more audio commentary instead of written um, subtitles. So we'll give it a try here. Let me know in the comments if this is an improvement. Always like it this way, like it the other way. No promises how often I'll do this, but when I can. I'm not trying to make that a more regular thing. We did a time jump here. We're at 3.5 minutes. Not much of importance occurred during that. We got a power node under control. Serena dropped her expansion base. There's a few scouts and little skirmishes, but nothing too exciting. However, I cut to here because get some action right away. We got red and yellow, which is a Serena and a Shipmaster warping in. My base is the first one on the flank, so they're going to be coming for me. I'm going to try to get up another turret, but I've at least got two going. There is a Serena on both sides, so both of them have dropped ice in the zone around my base. Colony with his skitty NGs is helping me defend. We just took out the honor guard. And I'm trying to get my extractor in the back, but between the ice and the engineers, I don't think they're gonna make it. I am trying to blow up the ice next to me so that I can push that army without getting frozen. Well, not having the greatest of success there. They're trying to get away, so it's running out of time to make my move. So I'm trying to cut them off, get out of their yellow's ice, and crack them while they're frozen. Orange decided to go get involved, but instead of pushing my base, he's taking out my mini base. He's going to get that. My Expo is already upgraded, so I'm going to start getting defenses on that as soon as possible. During that chaos, we lost a power node. We need to take them back. Right now we have none. I don't know how many they have, but they have at least two to our 0. I see the cloaked mines there. Can just make them out. I warned Serena not to run in there. I'm going to set them off with one grunt. Now hopefully we can take that power node. At least get that one under control. I'm now going to move. Colony went to attack red, and I'm going to try to back them up. So I'm going to go warp in. Serena can defend to take over these power nodes, which their Aatrox is not making it easy. He just dropped plasma mines and blew up my grunt that was trying to take it. It's a little tricky to capture it now until those flames die down. So we're going to move in on our opponent's Expo. Colony is all over the mini base. There's an honor guard trying to cut off his reinforcements. The enemy bison is locked down in front of Red's Expo, trying to keep us off of that. Orange has warped in on Serena, so that Expo is under threat. We still have not taken that power node back, but we'll try again. Try to get both of these if we can while they're distracted. And there's more plasma flames. I give them this much credit. They were very good at using those mines and powers to keep us from taking these with any ease. Using my chosen now to try to take the one in the middle. got 2 turrets in the watchtower, and I'll tech 2. I'll try to get my shield and a fresh extractor. I really need 3 to feed my army when I've got 2 bases. Less than that, and it's really hard for me to get my Reavers at level 3 and my upgrades. So 3 is about the minimum I need for the inside middle. I've decapped the node in the middle, but I'm getting hit by Orange's Marauders, so I'm going to go back to my base. My shield is almost done. I've got a few engineers there, but I've only got a few population, so I'm not really enjoying this fight. I'm trying to hold the line here. At least I think twice about pushing my chosen there. Got the Marauders that just joined the fight for me. If you look at the mini-map, Serena is attacking orange. And it's mostly orange that is fighting me, so most of his defenders are probably on me. We've also got red units trying to help. Colony just right though to back me up, so we still don't have that power node. Most we've done is capture the one in the very, very middle. Got fresh grunt to try to take it, so we'll give that another try. I really hate it when they manage to keep us locked out from that power node that's right in our front yard. So annoying, but happens to us more often than I would like to admit. I don't have the base in the middle at the moment. Colony's got troops stationed there. Serena's taking a bold move to drop another Expo on their middle base slot. If we can get that up and hold it, it's a great strategic advantage, but it is tricky to do so. We have red warping in on Colony's Expo. I'm buying level 3 and a few more Marauders. Rather Wraiths, I do need to have an army available now. Not wait until I hit Tech 3. Looks like red has decided this attack is not going to go anywhere. It's trying to warp out. I don't think they've got too many of those units. A lot of scattered fighting across the map. We got orange with a good brand there. I'm going to hit this red base. I should try to take this base when I'm in the middle. It's nice to have a spare base in case things get too hot there and I lose that base. So I'm going to take this right away, but to have it and to make sure that they don't. Colony has a bit of a distraction going on. I'm going to see if I can attack on this side. Getting the shield gate down. This is a Serena base, and the Bison is parked here for defense. Frosty turrets all over it. And we have a Vulture. That always gets us a little on edge. We know the power of the Vultures, even though we typically don't use them. At the same time, Serena was requested a beam, and this was a costly move here because I was in the middle of a battle and I took my eyes completely off of it so that I could blast that army, and I pretty much got wiped out. So my attack failed. We do still hold the middle base. It is still under attack. Serena is defending it okay, but it's going to be a challenge to hold that base. I am worried. They had a lot of vultures, and I'm sitting at like one reaver. So I'm trying to build more. Here they are coming for my expo. I don't have a lot invested in that, so they can chew on that while we prepare our next line of defense. Very good if we can keep colonies expo in the game. Fine, that one, my third base, we can lose that. We're on the mini base now, so I'm flying over it. Phoenix missile in the base, and it is blown up. Vultures are OP. The other thing is they recharge so fast. Not only did they take out that base, they'll be able to come back with it soon. In that fighting, it looks like Serena also lost a base. So Serena still has, for second expo, I still have my base in the middle. Colony's in a bit of trouble. With that loss, he's in one base with one mini base. And I don't believe his army is too numerous at the moment. We're trying to get that base rebuilt as quickly as possible, but I also have trouble in the middle. It's not the strongest army fighting us, but if we lose that base too, we're going to be really down economically. So they pulled off most of their units though. Here comes the vultures. I don't quite have my heal. That would have protected this. Here comes a couple more. Oh, I got my heal just in time to block those last missiles. I had no time to spare. So we are going to save that base. They are going to take some losses, but a lot of those vultures have escaped. We're going to try to pursue them. Can't let them get away and just hit us again in another minute. I mostly have a Reaver army, but won't destroy any bases. But if I can take out those vultures, that will buy us time. So our attack is pretty much over. I hope we got enough of those, did enough damage to the attacking force. So we're still under attack, it's just not as serious as a full vulture army. We have blister backs set up, shelling colonies expo. We really need to get that base back in action. Colony is asking for assistance right now. I'm going to sweep at the back here, try to take out these blister backs. First thing. One down. It's got at least 3 in the zone, 2 now. And there's vultures still in the area. And they took out the base again. We are being locked out of that base slot. We do have some numbers though to do some damage to them. Serena, there's Serena. Drop dice everywhere. I'm going to blast these vultures, try to get a couple more of them taken out. There are more of them coming in. I just don't have the Reavers to keep up with this, but I'm doing the best I can. Serena is building more artillery. I question that because I was really freaked out about these vultures. However, it did turn out to be a good move. Well, it didn't do much against the vultures. They're not the only things threatening us, so at least that was one thing we could. All these wraiths and ground units. The artillery support was still helpful in defending against them. Red has 3 bases now, having taken the middle base, and Orange is trying to attack mine again. That is a small force, though, for my fortified base. Kind of want to pursue him, but I decided not to. My primary goal was just to get him off my base. We got red warping in again on Colony. Again, you see all the Kodiaks. Serena set up, firing upon them. So, might have been a different story if those were more vultures, but being what they were, those Kodiaks did help out with the defense. That base is not as developed as you would think. We do have vultures coming in once again. I canceled that upgrade so I'd have power for my eradication. We need it to hit them hard. I'm coming in with my vultures to finish off anything that survives. We hit them good there. It looks like we destroyed most of them just with leader powers. The few that survived, we're going after on foot. Trying to get up on the base and those vultures as fast as possible. It might have been a mistake, but I'm trying it. Trying to cut them down as they are coming out of the factories. I blocked another Phoenix missile with my heal. Only Atriox heal gives that a couple seconds of invincibility. I make that a useful trick. And I'm running out of steam once again. Guess warping into the ice wasn't the greatest move. However, I did take out all of his vultures. I would think he doesn't have any or just a few. So while I'd hoped I could push the base afterwards, I'm going to have to be satisfied with defeating all the vultures. At some point, one of my teammates took out the red base in the middle. As I said, it wasn't particularly fortified. So during all that, it was destroyed, which is good. Keep that. Getting developed. I'm going to take the mini base. Try to get a foothold again on our side of the map. We don't want to let them do that, obviously. So we're going to hit them with an insta-freeze, following it up with glass and beam. Colony has rebuilt his Banshees, and should be strong enough to take out a lot of these units that have wrecked my army again. But again, I'm doing a lot of damage to the enemy as well, so these have not been wasted attacks. But we are struggling. It's been already quite a fight. The full pop Banshee army, though, I think we're going to re-secure this end of our side. About 24 minutes in, I don't have the final population upgrade. I've just now bought the final vehicle upgrade. I've definitely been struggling a bit this game, just because I had to rebuild my army so many times. But there wasn't much to do about it. I'm going to get up on the warp, because I need to work through it. Colony is attacking. Get that turret healed up, so I'm going to put an engineer on here, hold ground by it, so we can get that repaired. Have this base up again. I'm going to try to fortify it. It's not the most important thing, but if we get that producing supplies and just holding that flank, that would be good for our team. It has been a while now since we have seen any vultures. The reason for that is Yellow has decided to change tactics. Apparently, Colony has scared him enough. Colony's Banshees that he's gone more heavily into Wolverines. That's an army I can fight, so I'm heading. Probably would like me to fight them, but right now I'm going to go one more time at this base, because, you know, third time's the charm. Take out these turrets, try to do away with some of that ice. We're going to start doing some good damage to these buildings. And now we got eradication. I'm going to pop my own invincibility. It's an expensive power, but it saves your army. It's worth it. Got several units that were only alive with dying breath. So we're going to hit them with an instant freeze again. I've got my own eradication. Let's see how they like it. I did a lot of damage to Yellow's army. Now I'm seriously losing population. Serena has dropped in some troops. Still have their bison holding this line, but it's our most successful attack that we've had so far. Colony is joining our battle. Took out most of those Wolverines, so it should be safer to fight in this area. So some vultures though, so be careful. I've pretty much lost my army that was in the zone, so it's going to have to be my allies that finish the fight over there. Hit him with the glass. It's about all I've got left to assist with. Okay, that vulture needs to die. There we go. Got it. Since I'm not even in the zone anymore, I'm going to try to take care of this red army that is fighting on the colony side. A lot of Reavers. So if I get some Wraiths out, I can deal with them. So we did not get Yellow's base, but we did a huge amount of damage to his army. Took out most of his army, a few buildings off of that expansion. Orange, I believe, is the Atriox. Doesn't have too many Banshees back in my base. My shield isn't quite up. My army is in the area now, so we can shoot them all down before they can do any real damage. Got a little extra power finally, so I'm going to upgrade some of those supply packs to keep my army going, because I am spending like mad rebuilding all these Wraiths. Got a level 3 honor guard. It's been a pain this match. Only a little bit to me, but I don't get to level 3 too easily. Gotta get that cloak up again. Serena is now trying. Our Serena is just outside Yellow's base. Has dropped on their middle base. Figure out our next move. Finally hit 120 population, although several of these units still need to build. But once they do, I'll be as strong as I'm going to get. Alright, my recording was about to time out since we weren't in the middle of a major fight. I ended it and started a new one, so just lost like 5 seconds there, but nothing of importance happened. Yellow is in the fight in the middle, so I am warping in. We got a cloaked base here. It has not been attacked too much because of the cloak. I hit my invincibility because I'm being glassed and hit pretty hard. I don't think I was fast enough though. I had several units that were on dying breath die there. They're eradicating me. Tried to get out of there with a teleport, hitting the whole zone with my eradication. I'm almost out of units. I'm trying to get that cloak before I lose it. Colony is nearby, so if we can get the cloak, we can continue the battle. And I got it. Just barely. It's not the battle or the breakthrough I was hoping for. But I did let Colony know that I had gotten that cloak down. He's going to take advantage of it with all of his banshees in the zone before they get up another cloak he's hitting him. Apparently there was a little lag in this game. I have to blur that comment there. Otherwise people need to say such things in games. You can imagine what he said there. But I think it was more directed at the lag than anybody else. Well, my colony did not destroy that base either. He did wreck many more buildings on it. Serena wants us to go straight in at their main bases. We haven't attacked there yet. Serena's starting to build vultures again, amongst other units. I think Yellow has lost most of them. And our Serena's got the Bison locked down at one of their bases. Their Serena's, in fact. Colony is swinging around to Yellow's Expo, so we're going to be attacking both of his bases right now, all three of us. So now I have the shield down on this other base as well. I don't think that was There even was one. It is down. I'm hitting that cloak while I can. Red has quit the game or got a disconnect. I think we had turned the tide here, though. I think this was going to break them. Still, how quickly some people are to quit when things start looking bad. Got oranges. Scare them with my glass and our armies. With that, I think we have broke them. It was a very tough game. A lot of fighting. They fought really well. Really annoying on those power nodes early in on the game, dropping those mines while I was keeping us from reclaiming them. We really struggled to get a big breakthrough, but so did they. They got a little more success on our expansions early on. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Let me know. Again, this is my first time doing it, and this was a match we had played a while ago. In fact, this is after the video where I had 4 games, and then I said the last match was going to be a long one. This is it. This is that long match. So we're 40 minutes in. Anyways, if you like having audio comments, let me know so I know to put this effort in the future. If you prefer it the other way, the way I've traditionally done it with subtitles, let me know that too. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Hope you enjoyed it.